Hi, my name is Sarah Gaines, and I'm a graduate dietetics student at Eastern Illinois University. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of physical activity and easy ways to incorporate it into the day-to-day lifestyle of American adults. So, what exactly is physical activity? It's pretty simple in that it is the movement of the body that uses energy. Pretty much all there is to it. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, apparently it's not for some people, as 24% of the American population do not get enough of the physical activity, as they report no leisure activity at all. This was in 2007. So we want to decrease these numbers to even less so that more people are becoming physically active. And to do that, we're going to look for ways that everyone can kind of incorporate into their own daily routine. So, why is physical activity important? Well, you see, there are many benefits that come from increased activity levels. There's for your physical health and also for your mental health. For the physical health, it increases your fitness level. And this all works in a roundabout process because with increased fitness level, you're going to be able to do more activity. Well, then you see, with more activity, increases fitness level again. Round process with that. With this activity, you help build and maintain your bones and your muscles and your joints. With this, you can improve your flexibility and your endurance. You can help endure your muscle strength and then also help manage your weight. This weight issue is very important as you age because with aging, your metabolism slows. So we want to kind of keep that going. So by looking for ways to increase physical activity, you're finding other ways to increase your caloric expenditure. So you're not going to have the weight gain, hopefully, as you age. With this weight gain, you are at possible risk of getting overweight or becoming obese. Well, this in turn is going to create more chronic disease, possibly, and we want to try to kind of look for ways to keep that from happening. Also, physical activity will help control your blood pressure. So, on the mental side, it is important that you increase your physical activity to reduce feelings of depression and anxiety, help relieve stress, and help improve your self-esteem and feelings of well-being. By combining all of this with proper nutrition, you are able to achieve your desired goals. So, what exactly is recommended for the American lifestyle? Well, it is recommended that you, at minimum, you get at least 30 minutes a day, most days of the week. So this is going to encompass your moderate activity. What exactly is moderate activity? Well, as you see here, walking briskly for about 3.5 miles per hour, hiking, gardening or doing yard work, dancing, going golfing with walking and carrying your clubs, and doing lightweight training are all examples for moderate intensity. However, vigorous intensity is going to provide the most benefits. So let's look at what exactly is vigorous. As you can see, walking fast, 4.5 miles per hour, or going a 5 mile per hour walk or run or jog, 10 miles per hour at least for bicycling, swimming laps around the pool, doing aerobic work, doing a heavy yard work, weightlifting vigorously, or doing competitive basketball. Those are all examples of ways to get vigorous activity within your day-to-day life. So it's important to remember that within this increased activity, you just make for sure that you do have increased heart rate. Just walking around doing your typical day-to-day stuff isn't quite going to cut it. You don't want to just, casual walking, doing a little grocery shopping, just doing a little bit of household chores that aren't doing a whole lot. It's not really increasing your heart rate, so that should not be counted towards your additional 30 minutes a day. 60 minutes a day may be needed to prevent weight gain. And then if you have lost weight, you might need to increase this to 90 minutes to help prevent the weight gain occurring from your weight loss. Activity can be all at once, so you can do these 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, however much, all at once if you want to, or you could break it up within your day. Just make for sure you get at least 10 minutes at a time, because if you go under these 10 minutes, it's going to lessen the health benefits that you will receive. However, it is important that if you are male and over the age of 40, female and over the age of 50, if you have chronic disease or if you are at increased risk for developing heart disease, very important that you do check with your doctor before you start any physical, big, intense workouts. But the best types of physical activity are going to be aerobic activity, which is going to be such as jogging, walking, swimming, stuff like that. Those are all going to improve your heart and your lung fitness because of speeding up your heart rate and your breathing. Another type is very good is resistance, strength building, and weight-bearing activities. These are going to help build and maintain your bone and muscles because you're working them against gravity. Examples of this would be carrying a child, lifting weights, and going walking. Balance and stretching activities are also very important. This is going to enhance your physical stability and flexibility, reduce your risk of injury, and these are going to be just doing dancing, yoga, stretching, such things like that. So what is a barrier that a lot of people come to when it comes to physical activity? They say they don't have the time to do it. That's why I'm here today to talk to you about ways that you can fit this into your daily typical life. So we can fit this into your work schedule, into your home schedule, your social life, any of these. So if you say 30 minutes, you can do 3 10-minute walks throughout the day if you wanted to. Or if you do 60 minutes, you can do 6 10-minute walks, however you want to do, if that's what you wanted to do. Right here, I have a pedometer. These are going to be very useful to use within your daily life if you want to kind of keep track of where you're at. Because by using these, it can tell you how many steps you're taking, and the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, recommends that you get at least 10,000 steps a day. So this is going to kind of keep track of that for you and let you know where you're at so you know if you need to get out and do a little bit more. At work, an easy way of doing this is park farther away. Walk a little bit extra distance going to work in the morning and then leaving work at night. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Again, a very simple way to increase your steps. You can take 10 minutes walk during coffee breaks, or if your work has a gym, take advantage of it. I mean, who wouldn't want to use a little something like that? And some office jobs have sports teams, so it's another excellent way to kind of get involved. If you do go on walks, here is another thing that you can do. These are little hand weights that you can just wrap around your wrist as you go on your walk. It's going to increase the caloric output a little bit and help with your physical activity in that way as well. So it's a simple little way to increase it that way. In your home life, you can join a neighborhood walking group. You can also push a baby in a stroller, go on bike rides with your family. You can walk around at your kids' sporting events, walk the dog, clean the house, wash the car, anything like that. Another thing, while you're watching TV sitting at home, a little hand weight. Just do a little activity like this as you're going throughout watching your show. Easy way without really having to do too much extra. You can play with the kids in each season, rake the leaves and then jump in the piles, go splashing through puddles, build a snowman, little ways like that, all within your own life. Social events, you can join exercise class with some friends. When you go golfing, like as I mentioned before, carry your golf clubs instead of having the cart do everything for you. Go on a nature walk. Beautiful way to enjoy nature and get a little activity in as well. Play on a sports team, or you can go skiing. Most importantly, though, it's just very important that you choose activities that you enjoy and you can do regularly. Keep it interesting, switch it up. You don't have to do the same thing every day. Make it an activity a part of your normal routine. Just doing something different all the time so you don't get bored with it. Be ready at any moment. Keep clothes and your shoes, say in your car, in the office, so if opportunity arises, you're ready. You don't have that excuse, I don't have clothes to do it. And most importantly, just have fun. Exercise is a fun thing. So to sum up today, we're just going to recapture that physical activity is important for both your physical and for your mental health. Make sure you get at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity most days of the week, and just try to fit it onto your daily lifestyle so that you are able to do extra activity without having to put too much extra effort forward. So thank you. If you have any more questions with it and you just want to do a little more research, welcome you to go to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website, www.cdc.gov, or at mypyramid.gov to find out more. Thank you. Have a good day.